Hey, this is Jason here from Forex and Forex UTurn. Um, Today is November the 3rd, 2011, and we're looking at the Euro USD 5 minute time frame. Here is our 10 o'clock GMT, which is 3 o'clock in the morning. So it basically broke through support right here. Come on, cooperate line. Right there, we broke through support, came back up. Your entry would have been right here to sell. But let's go see in back in time if that was all fine and dandy. Yes, it was. We broke support here. We broke support here even, right here, okay? Came back up and you would have sold right there. So, you would have got in short here. Your stop would have been 42 pips. All that it gave you was 20. And then what happened? It came back up and went the other way. It did. Okay, so anyway, that was definitely a losing trade. You would have got out here somewhere, unless you would have took some pips before that. So it was a loser. Then all that we could basically do was, it didn't ideally set up here in the filter for this entry here. Here's the gap formation. But right here, the next, right here at 11:45, it told you to buy, and sure enough, went up, and away. You could have bought dips here and here and here. All the way up by dips right when it comes back into that wonderful trigger line. Okay, then in the US session, we did a quick flip-flop here with the news here. Came back up. You can see they sold right off the trend line here. Came back up, sold off the trigger, but it did not line up, did it, with the filter? No, it didn't. So there was no trade. Didn't turn red and agree until way down here. And then they took it back up again. It's just like, holy geez, make up my mind today. You know, up and down like a darn yo-yo. Or a jumping jack. So anyway, that's pretty much it with that. There was no trades in here. So now we'll move on to the 1 minute time frame. And look at that, it should come back down again. And we'll scroll back in time and see what we see. Okay, so right here was our 2 o'clock GMT. It was blue in the filter down here, see? And it was telling you to sell right here, but it did not line up. But it did right over here. Okay, so we broke through right here, okay? Broke through the support, and then once it retraced right back into here, it was red in the filter. You would have sold it right here with hardly any drawdown, and down it came. You would have got your 10 pips, okay? Let's see, is there any other trades here? No, our window of opportunity ended right here. So your entry was at 1 minute to 4, or 1 minute to 3, I should say. So right at when the UK opened, it was a sell, and down she went. Let's see how many pips it went down from here. Yeah, it went around 30 pips down. Cool. Okay, so we'll remove that line. There we go. Put the auto scroll back on. We'll go into the pound. Now the pound, it did like the euro. It gave a sell right in here, broke through all the support. Well, hold on. Let's look back in time. Maybe that was not a trade. It's not looking like a trade here. No, that was not a trade, ladies and gentlemen. It did break through this support, but when it came back up here, it was only 20 pips. You really needed 25. So really there was no trade here. And it did basically a double bottom, and she rolled right on up. So just like the euro, it didn't give you the ideal opportunity to pull back right into here where the gap formation was, but you got to buy a dip here, or in here, or in here, or in here, all the way up. You know, some nice dips to buy, and it did not do much here when the euro crashed down. And it went back up again. So there was no trade in here as it was blue. throughout that craziness. Okay, so that is the pound. Let's look at the US dollar Swissy now. Okay, here's our 10 o'clock GMT is blue in the filter. Yeah, I guess you could have bought a dip right here. Didn't get very far. Then all you could basically do is when she rolled over and played dead. No, just joking. When it rolled over and yeah, she was black in the filter and it turned red somewhere down in here. You could just look to sell a couple rallies into here. This didn't line up either. It was red. It was just one, two quick moves down and up and down. It was just like a yo-yo jumping jack today. So you couldn't really, expect the filter to line up, that quickly. It's a trend filter, so trend trading filter. Okay, so that's it for ForexPipSnager. Let's move on now to Forex UTurn. Okay, so we got our perfect pointy M formation right up here. It told you to sell right in here, but that was at the end of the day. If you did on the euro, well, you could have made a few pips, and then it did a rollover and rolled back up, came down, went up. As you can see, it's just craziness. It's giving you an M formation right now, but no selling in the filter. I'll definitely just stay away from it. There's definitely some indecision here in the market. Just don't know what they're up to here. It's just tomorrow's non-farm payroll, and today, if you look at the action, today looked like non-farm payroll. Anyway, a quick note again. I just want to say that I won't be sending setups tomorrow, a video, because it is non-farm payroll and it's a trader's holiday, and you should really just forget about trading. Don't even turn on your PC. Just go out and enjoy yourself somewhere. Go out for lunch or something with that special someone. Okay, so we'll move on to the pound now. Okay, so it was kind of rough here. That was definitely not a sell trade. There's no M or W in there. But there is definitely a W right here. Okay, so by the time it turned blue, it was right here, up at around 59.50. So if you would have got long here, well, it almost made you about 80 pips right to this resistance. So that wasn't too bad, I guess. So anyway, that's it for the setups for today for November 3rd, 2011. Thanks for listening. And like I said, we won't be sending a video tomorrow, so we'll hook up again on Monday. You have a nice weekend.